What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Or welcome if this is your first time here. You know, it had been about 4 years since I had a haircut at a barbershop. And it was right after the COVID pandemic started, and people started doing the mask mandates. You had to go in with the mask on to get your hair cut, go in the mask on to go into supermarkets and things like that. Utterly ridiculous in my opinion. I refuse to participate in that nonsense. However, at the time, they wouldn't cut your hair. You wasn't wearing that mask. So, I refused to do that, so I just stopped getting haircuts. And I would let my mom cut my hair. I would buzz cut my hair my own self. I would have a girlfriend I was dating at the time to trim my hair up. And I saved a lot of money, actually. In all honesty, I saved a lot of money. Now, some people can't get a buzz cut like I do because it's simple. I do a 2 on the sides and a 3 on the top, so it's very quick, very easy. Takes about 10 minutes to buzz cut that, trim around the ears and things. But anyway, to make a long story short, I hadn't got a haircut in, like I said, since before the COVID pandemic started, back when Trump was in office, and they started all the mask mandates. Well, a few days ago, about 3 days ago I think it was, I went in to get a haircut. I decided I'm going to go ahead and get a haircut, get it all trimmed up nice and stuff, and see, how it looks. And it had been a while, so I decided to go ahead and do that. Well, I go in, and I tell her, I want my hair buzz cut with 2 on the sides and a 3 on the top. I keep it short. And so she gives me a haircut, and I go up to pay for the haircut. And I was paying before the pandemic started, I was paying $15 to get my hair buzz cut. It's worth about 10 in my opinion, because it takes about 10 minutes, about $1 a minute, bzzz, and that's it. Get it over with and you're done with my hair. Some people's hair, like some of you ladies, will cost more because it's more work and more skill to do that. But I can cut my own hair pretty much, besides all just right here across the back, getting this even across the back. And I've done it quite often. But like I said, I decided to go in and get a haircut, and the lady cut my hair. I went up to pay, and she said $24, and I'd been paying $15 before. So in that 3.5, 4 years there, it jumped from $15 at the same place to $24. What's it costing you to get your hair cut? If you're a man, especially getting the buzz cut like I do. You can see here's what I get done with my hair. Buzz cut. 2 on the sides, 3 on the top, the neck, a straight line across the neck, and they're done. $24 for that. I mean, it was ridiculous. I about fell over when she said $24. I paid it because she done the job. I should have asked, like I said before, what the price is going to be, but I didn't, because I was expecting, maybe a couple of dollars more, but it went from $15 to $24. But anyway, brain waves. Elon Musk Neuralink gets approval for first human study after implant test on monkeys played Pong with their mind. So they put the implant in monkeys, hooked the monkeys up, and are playing Pong with their brain. I never have trusted Elon Musk. Some people think he is a patriot. They think he's something that I think he's not, because he plays back and forth some, and it's on purpose, in my opinion. He baits the right end to make the right think that he is on their side. He's for free speech and things like that, when in my opinion he's not. You don't get to be one of the wealthiest men in the world and not be part of the system. It just doesn't happen. It doesn't happen that way. And he made a lot of that with government grants and government funding for his projects. And this Neuralink is all part of the globalist World Economic Forum's agenda. They want everyone to be hooked into the matrix. Everyone hooked into the AI.
The When Humans Become Cyborg session. I always want to be a cyborg. I'm waiting for the day to become one, but let's see. Today we like to really talk about the recent developments of brain-computer interface and how that's really blurring the line between man and machine.
If you ever watched the Star Trek, The Next Generation, I think it was. It's been years since I watched that, back when I was late teens, early 20s maybe. But they had what was on there they called the Borg. You will be assimilated. And the Borg would go around and they would go from planet to planet and they would capture the people on those planets. And they would put what essentially was brain chips in their head, and they was like half cyborg, half whatever they were before. And they were all tied into the hive mind. It was like it was all controlled by a central AI type thing, what it was. And as far as I could remember, they were all controlled from the central mind, central hive mind. And that is the plan of the World Economic Forum. They want people to be kind of part cyborg, part machine, all tied into the AI. Full control. That's what it boils down to, what it is about, guys. It's full control. And this right here is just part of it. Elon Musk, and he's pushing this Neuralink, and has been for a while. And they will tell you how great this is, how the benefits are going to help people and things like that, but you know how things go. They always have ulterior motives, and if they don't have to start out with, it will happen. It's human nature, especially when you get to these levels of power and wealth and things, absolute power corrupts, absolutely. Elon Musk Neuralink company has received FDA approval to launch its first in-human clinical study. It was announced today. So we're going to try this in humans now. It's coming along quickly, guys. Very, very quickly. All this is. Musk said the company's goal is to develop a surgically embedded neural chip implant to help disabled patients move and communicate again and possibly restore vision. Like I said, they tell you all these good things, and it may have some good things that it could benefit some people. However, you know how this stuff works. They start out like this, next thing you know, they're trying to force you to have brain implants. But it's all, in my opinion, part of the system, because if you look at the World Economic Forum's agenda, it sounds like conspiracy theory, it sounds like complete nonsense, but if you look into it, they want people to have brain chips. They want people to be part of a hive mind type system. They want you to be part man, part machine, and they also want to rid the world of a lot of the population we have now. And that, I talked about in my video a couple of days ago, the last video I made about the power grid. There's no way that they can use wind power, solar power to produce what we need now as far as electricity goes and energy goes. And they're wanting to put more onto the system, like electric cars, buses, and trucks and things like that. So it'll be more of a drain on the system. So with the current population, you're going to have blackouts, rolling blackouts and things like that. But maybe they are planning on having a lot less population. You think about that. If they had a lot less population, the Earth's population was cut by, say, 90%, they might be able to supply, the power needs through wind and solar to that 10% of the population that's left. Hook everyone into these brain chips, into the hive mind. And that's the plan. That's what they got planned, guys. Everybody in these smart cities, full control all the time. I know it sounds like nonsense, but if you look into this any at all, do any research at all, and what they come out and say, that's part of the plan. I'm not sure how much they're going to get of this plan, but this is what they want. They want to reduce the world's population by 90%. They want everyone into brain chips. They want to put everyone into the hive mind AI control structure. And they want to have everyone on digital currencies so they control every aspect of your life. And, they've even said that, I have an article here, I think. Let's see here, guys. Dallas schools roll out AI pre-crime system to monitor student behavior. And they was talking about in this article, I think it was, I was reading, that they hooked into people's minds and read the brainwaves through the AI. Not here in this school, but they had done that before for, research purposes. So they want to be able to read your mind. They want to be able to control everything we do, everything we say, and they want to lower the population. I know, tinfoil hat conspiracy theory. Look into it. That's what they want. They might not get it. I'm hoping that they don't, but if they had their way, that's the way it would be. Anyway, if you thought the video was entertaining, thought-provoking, give it a big thumbs up. Thanks for watching. And if you're more matter, I'll see you all in the next video, hopefully.